I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Can you tell where I'm at? Right behind my head is Chipotle. It's too early to tell right now, but got a good feeling about this because I might be a chip maker. Yeah! I'm gonna have a full-time job making chips. Maybe if they call me back tomorrow, let me know for sure. But they need somebody to make chips and clean the restaurant. Go ahead, it's me. And you know, I didn't go to Illinois University to become a chip maker, but I already went #1 in the country for something. And then Illinois University's professor, Dr. Carol Smith, laid me off. Right over here is East High School. We know when the busy times are. It's right when we open, and then 2 or 3. And you know, I'm gonna have them chips made. I'm gonna be working full time. I'm here like 7 a.m. and start making chips. I can't wait. I'm so excited. If they call me back tomorrow, which they will call me back and let me know if I got the job to make chips or not. This is gonna be a full-time job with benefits. Right over here though at East High School, I didn't go to Illinois University to make chips. The man of my dreams was day drinking on 9/11, and the next year, on 9/11, he was in Afghanistan. He probably didn't go to East High School to fight for our freedom, but he did. And he was homeless for 2.5 years, and he's not anymore. And I love everything about that man. I also love everything about the whole day and everything. I love the fact that there's a family called the Johnson family, and I love that last name because you don't really know who they are. But right over here is where I'll just call her Miss Johnson. Ooh, I am for real. I don't think she's Miss Johnson right now, but she used to be. Anyway, right here's where I told Miss Johnson a whole bunch of, I just got robbed again. I was just like, I need help. Now there's Mr. Johnson who helped me a lot. He has been a very benevolent man and very, very kind. And I just looking at you right now, and I just thank you for your help. When I was at Winston-Salem State University, where my mother helped earn her degree when I wrote her papers, because I didn't have a choice. But I just want to say, I feel like the Johnson family is very special to me because Mr. Johnson was really nice. Mr. Johnson helped me get a job when I was trying to also get a job at King Soopers, and then I was walking at Winston-Salem State University when I was homeless in my 3rd week. Right before I got to University, I was at the bus stop at night to get to the bus station, the Greyhound station. But that's when Mr. Johnson was like, he was one of the first people to help. He was like, Nathan, you need help right now. And he did. And then he also helped me again when I got robbed and someone robbed my pants. And he was like, that's crazy. Why don't I help you right now? Where I slept outside before I got kicked out of Illinois University for my father going to January 6th. And I went to Illinois University because I felt like it was the only home I had left. And then they just threw me back to the wind. So I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, asked my brother for HIV medications to have sent to his house. And he said no, which is why he will be the most hated brother in America for good reason. And so that the rest of the world knows it's wrong if you are like that. And Miss Johnson, I worked with her when I worked with my dad. And they were going through something when my family was doing great in the early 90s. We were selling them prints, and I was smiling and happy as a little kid. Their family's going through something. And, you know, thing is, they got through it. They are the best. The best just get better. We have to. And I'm going to be the best chip maker Chipotle has ever had. And I'm going to do it looking at East High School and being happy and friendly and caring, just like it was at King Soopers. It took 11 weeks to hire me. That's just why this whole thing started. I feel like in 24 hours, I'll be able to tell you for sure if I'm going to be learning how to make chips. I can't wait. Now, that's if I don't die on this bicycle getting where I've got to go. And in East High School, it looked just like Mendenhall. WV, does this look, I think that's what's called Mendenhall. Doesn't this just look like a time portal? Like one place to the next? It's crazy how that is. I am 16 times more likely to die. Once you become homeless for over a year, your likelihood of death is 16 times greater than someone who has a home, which is why everybody should help. I have nowhere to stay right now for sure after January 10th. It will be a struggle getting over here because I have to relocate. I don't even have the job yet, so hold off on congratulations. We'll announce tomorrow. I will if I got the job, but I think that they were just like, we're so glad you came in. We want you to make chips. And I was like, I want to make chips. I'm very happy. I feel like today has been a great day. Day 479 being homeless has been a healing part for my family. I'm also aware that song, The Outcast, was like number one when I entered the workforce in 2003. I got my license and I was working at the library for $6 an hour, and so was my friend Josh. Post that picture of Winnie in the hills. I'm gonna get on my line bicycle, go back to start the whole journey of getting back eventually to a hotel on the other side of town. But like, I've got to do it, and I could really use some help on Cash App or something like that right now, because I've got to be here. My body's gonna keep working. I've got to be able to get here, hour and a half commute, and go to orientation and learn how to make chips so I can save up and for a home when I don't have a home, and be not homeless anymore. That's all it's all about. My Outcast, the song was number one when I started working, and I just got a really good feeling about this. I am for real. I made it back here at Josh's, praise the Lord. And you just feel so much better when you say that. You really do. And if I was scary on a cold fact, it is. I'm gonna show you a picture. Right here's the picture. It will be of the picture worth $166,000. I have $77,000 in student loans. My mother was the last to show up at graduation, and she was the first to leave at freshman year orientation. And you know, my parents, both of them, all of them, have $77,000. They probably spent more than that on their divorces. So far, my parents have made 4 promises to God. God, let's hope that's all that they need. They could just do the right thing and say, you know what? We feel so bad now that Nathan's been homeless for so long, and it is kind of our faults. We are just going to find $77,000 to pay off student loans. It could happen. It is possible. My mother has at least 2 homes. My dad has more than 1 home, and one of them is 6,000 square feet. It could happen. It is possible, and it is what he used to say, what's right doesn't change. I'm going to say one more thing here. Not everybody that's been homeless graduated an intern for free for full time for 10 months with $77,000 in student loans, with their mother late on graduation on purpose. Give me a lesson, something I never forget. We won't be forgetting this. I'm going to be writing about all of it. Not every homeless person has been homeless twice, made that way by their father. Not every homeless person's father is now sleeping with a 7-year-old boy. My mother, how fast could American Airlines fly over America? Fast enough for you to get right by my side right now and tell you so? It's the same camera to tell the world. Anita Hall, why don't you lead like you never led before and find out what's going on with my dad? But I am going to never give up, if that's being a chip maker at Chipotle or anything else I got to do. What's right doesn't change.